Hello friends, so let us start the question and answer of the chapter, the end of bipolarity. So let us see the first question. Which among the following statement describes the nature of the Soviet economy is wrong? So these are the features of the Soviet economy. So we have to find out which one is the wrong statement. Socialism was the dominant ideology. Yes, it is correct. State ownership or control existed over the factors of production. It is absolutely correct. People enjoyed economic freedom. No. In the socialism, people freedom was very limited. They were not getting the full freedom in economic terms. And the last statement is also correct. So next question. Question number 2. Which one of the following statements about the Berlin Wall, it should be wall. Berlin Wall is false. So Berlin Wall was built in 1961. So which one of these statements is wrong? We have to select. It symbolized division between the capitalist and the communist wall. Yes, it is correct. It was built immediately after the Second World War. No, it was not built immediately after. It was built in 1961 while Second World War was fought in 1900, means was ended in 1945. So we cannot say it was immediately built. It was built after few years. So next point, this should be the answer. So let us check the next point. It was broken by the people on 9 November 1989. Yes, it is correct. The breaking of the wall in 1989 marked the unification of the two parts of Germany. Yes, it is also correct. So here it is wrong. It should be breaking of the wall. So let us go to the next question. So question number 3. Which one of the following was not given primary by the makers of the Soviet system? So in Soviet system, which was not the feature? Same like the question number 1, it is asking. Abolition of private property. Yes, socialism believed there should not be private property. A society based on the principle of equality. Yes, it is correct. No opposition party to be allowed. Yes, in socialist countries mainly there was only one form of government, that was the communist government. No state control over the economy. This statement is wrong. The economy was fully controlled by the state. So next question. How Central Asian economies benefited? Central Asian countries which were part of USSR before 1991. So Central Asian countries were very much rich in oil, hydrocarbons, mineral resources. So both of these statements would be correct. Central Asian countries benefited by exporting these resources from their countries to other countries. So answer should be option number C. So question number 5. What was the result of withdrawal of government subsidies? So government subsidies, giving of the government subsidies was a feature of the Soviet system. So when the government subsidies were withdrawn later on, so what was the effect? So first, people had no impact at all. No, it is wrong. Weapons price hiked rapidly. No. People were pushed into poverty. Yes, this should be the correct statement, because when they are not getting the subsidies, they are not getting the benefits, food, shelter, health, education, all those schemes they are not getting. So next question. Which currency declined after the implement of shock therapy? So during the implementation of shock therapy, which currency declined? So obviously in USSR, the currency was the ruble. So this currency declined. This should be correct answer. Next question. What type of economy was proposed by shock therapy? So shock therapy was a transformation from the socialist model of economy to the capitalist model of economy. So in shock therapy, the economy that was proposed was the capitalist economy. So let us go to the next question. So question number 8. The model of transition influenced by the World Bank and the IMF came to be known as, so it was an economic model which came to be known as the shock therapy. So this economic model came into being after the disintegration of USSR. So next question. What among the following was the result of the disintegration of the USSR? So which one of the following was the result or consequences of the disintegration? Great economic depression? No, it happened in 1929. End of Second World War? No, it happened in 1945. So disintegration resulted in end of Cold War confrontation. So after the disbanding of the USSR, there was a unipolar world, that was the USA. USA was the only superpower in the world. So it was the ending of the Cold War confrontation. So next question, when was Soviet Union disbanded? This is very simple answer. It was disbanded in 1991, and after the Soviet Union was disbanded, the power that Soviet Union had, it went to the Russia. So let us go to the next question. So question number 11, why Soviet system lost its popularity soon? So why its popularity was lost? Mainly the most accurate answer should be it became very bureaucratic and authoritarian. So there was less freedom, no democracy at all. So it became very much bureaucratic and authoritarian. So next question, question number 12. What was the nomenclature of the group who followed the USSR? After the disintegration of USSR, Russia, Ukraine and Belarus form a group that was known as the Commonwealth of Independent States. Next question, the Soviet system who used to control the economy? It should be in Soviet system who used to control the economy. The economy was controlled fully by the Soviet state. This should be the correct answer. The question number 14. Arab Spring began with the, which should be the correct answer? So Arab Spring, it was a means demonstrations against the authoritarian government. It has its starting from the Tunisian Revolution. Tunisian Revolution happened in 2010. So next question, the post-Soviet countries underwent a process of transition from an authoritarian socialist system to, which should be the correct answer? This should be the correct answer. Means after the USSR was disintegrated, the authoritarian socialist system was converted to democratic capitalist system. So next question, which one of the following was not an outcome of shock therapy? We know shock therapy was an economic transition after the disintegration. So out of this, which is not the feature? Let us see the point C. The value of the Russian currency, the ruble, rose dramatically. So this should be actually the wrong answer. Why? Because during the transition, the means economy of Russia deteriorated more. So its ruble, the currency ruble didn't rose but it fell. Other options are correct. So let us go to the next question. So question number 17. Mikhail Gorbachev was elected as the General Secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union in which year? So Mikhail Gorbachev, who is known for his reforms, political economic reforms, he became the General Secretary of the Communist Party in year 1985. So next question, which one of the following did Gorbachev not promise to reform? So Gorbachev is known for his reforms. So out of this, which he didn't propose, not. So which should be the wrong answer? To loosen the administrative system, yes, he did. He do promise to do this thing. To catch up with the, yes, it is right answer. To reform the economy, yes, it is right answer. To maintain strict control over the government, this he didn't promise to do. He promised to do the alternative of this. He loosened the administrative system. So this should be the wrong answer. So next question, in which year socialist revolution took place in Russia? Socialist revolution, which is also known as Russian Revolution, it happened in 1917, and Vladimir Lenin, who played an active role in this revolution. So let us go to the next question. So question number 20. Which country in Central Asia witnessed a civil war that went on for 10 years? So Tajikistan is the country where there was a civil war for almost 10 years till 2001. So with this, we come to the end of the first part of the question and analysis.